Alright, still green for today. Hi, Ba. Alright, you and Nina get in. What horse am I betting on? Change your name to Jovial Merriman and I'll bet on you. Wait, actually do that. Just change your Steam name to that. That's a lot of work Well, I guess I'm not betting on you then. Fuck you want from me? Alright. Y'all are good to start. Post a link in the server? I was getting to that.
Select members. Put all your skills to the test and show us a battle worthy of legend.
There you go. Now we getting at everyone thing. Fuck you.
Select order.
Alright. We have, first up, Nina versus Baja Zero. Got a lot of new faces today because of, not too many new faces, but got about 2 of them. And, we are letting Immortals in for this one. We always bet on Cyan. That's how the fucking world ended, man. Get the fuck out of here. People died for doing that. Yeah. You know, I should have bet on fucking bulletin board.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Anyways, we are allowing Immortals up to 20 stars in this bracket, you know. Get a bit more experienced players in. And honestly, lets a lot of returning people come back. Blaster would be unable to join this bracket if not for that. But I still think he has a good amount to improve and would probably appreciate the experience from this nonetheless. And hey, you know, our previous champions are not even Immortals, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. However, Baja Zero proving that it might be a big deal with this Kukri right now. Scary stuff. Pretty dominating first round here. Kukri is a character that will catch you off guard, especially if you're not familiar with the matchup. Got some decently quick overheads, plus some block overhead that's a bit slower. Solid zoning, really fast fireball. The main thing about him is his defense is pretty poor. But if Nina's not able to get that offense started, it's not going to really come up either way. Misses the JCD conversion. I do like how she's going for it now, though. Bit of a rough one then. Good catch on the overhead and the side switch. Not a big combo, but any hit would let Baja getting another character off of Nina with the Kukri.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Alright, JCD. No conversion again. Probably should have just gone for hard edge. Oh, they have a lag spike there. Alright, we're good, we're good. Not gonna let that get us down. Gonna keep moving. Truck on through it. Good frame trap with the EX pillar. Tries the shash right to get out. Goes for a hard edge instead. Very risky option. Speaking of risky option, but Baja does not punish it. Probably not aware that it's minus 20 on block. But will that matter? We're gonna see a pretty big combo here. Drops at the end. Goes for overhead. Gotta block this next pressure string. Gonna just guard cancel to get him off. Good command grab for Nina. Not too much damage though, but one more hit will do it. Good call out on the jump in with the anti-air pillar. Alright, game 1 goes to Baja Zero.
If you want to know how to win, this is the person to ask. Winner!
But can Nina make the adaptations? Today we are playing for first to free, actually, so there is a decent chance that she'll have time to adapt to the Kukri, and potentially even the other 2 characters as well. Two pretty tricky ones backing up this Kukri. Sylvie and Mason Kuhn are very difficult characters for a lot of people to fight. Sylvie's just a really good all-rounder with a lot of very solid options and buttons. Really scary pressure as well. And Mason Kuhn's a piece of shit. So, you know, can go either way. Alright, good catch with the 2C. Gonna get that juggle. Alright. Want to secure that hard knockdown, get a mix going. Rolls it back in the corner. Gonna take the big combo here. I got nothing nice to say about Mason Kun, but you know what? Some people want to win. And honestly, Mason Kun is not only a good character, he's also a rare character. Meaning that you have the benefits of playing someone very strong and someone not many people are familiar with the matchup for. Hey, I'm not blaming you for playing the character. You play who you want. I'm just saying it how it is. Look, sometimes you just want to play the Guile that does a lot of good things, you know? It's not too complicated. And speaking of not too complicated, Sylvie versus Shuna. Ooh, nice Shadow Strike on the Burn Knuckle. Good reactions. Not a big conversion, mind you, but good to stop it. Ah, you need to use EX there to get that extra distance to catch. Great roll cancel from Nina there. Great block from Baha. Did not get hit by the empty low. And another Shadow Strike. That should do it if we spend. Not going to spend a level 1. Going to keep Sylvie alive. Very... not a decision I agree with. But that is still super minus, so we will take it nonetheless. Nina showing signs of life here. A lot better than the game 1, that's for sure. But we still have to get past the biggest threat of them all. A kid who's a little bit tired. Oh, right, they have a versus theme. I genuinely forgot. Is this remix of a Tongue for Roo theme or something? Actually, don't know. Or is this just original?
Final round. Ready, go.
All right, gonna get a big hit here. Nice 30%, still got 4 bars we're sitting on. And now we get to start Mason Kun's corner pressure, which is some very scary stuff to deal with, that's for sure. Ooh, but we are just gonna fuzzy throw there. Finally, the real man's character is here. You know, I've heard the characters you complain about, Ruby. Mason Kun should probably be among them, I'm just saying. Alright, a lot closer that time, but the Mason Kun is really putting in the work there, especially with all that meter. Really hard to get started. Alright. Game 3. Oh, you're talking about Rock. Okay. Okay. Nina is the cyan horse of the still green bracket. That's a bit mean, actually. But I like cyan, so.
Round 1. Ready, go.
Alright. Gotta play around the Kukri yet again. We did pretty good last time, so if we just get that offense going again. No big conversion yet. Alright, roll away. Ooh, great catch with the slide there. Get that hard knockdown, get to keep our offense going. Good rolls from Baha, though. But Nina does pull out the anti-air juggle. Now, get going again. Baha has not gotten hit by a single mix-up yet. Nina might need to rethink her approach to this pressure right now. Is Anhao really hard in this game? She's really weird. I don't think her execution's actually that bad. But, like, you do have to get used to some pretty weird things.
Early lead.
But I don't think that should stop you from learning her.
Round 2. Ready, go! KO!
Alright, looking like a repeat from Game 2 right now. Able to get rid of the Kukri pretty consistently so far, but hopefully we'll be able to do the same with the Sylvie and the Meitenkun. Good block on the cross-up. Very scary stuff. You could have lost so much health there. Tries to take back your turn after that. Not a great idea. Alright, safe jump. Oh, the cross-up's a bit late on that, though. That should be dead. Oh, no, we drop it. We just dropped those. We aren't finishing our combos. Really bad thing to be doing in this situation. Yep, and now we're going to wake up DP. We're going to get a full combo of Shune. Going to get a full lag spike of Shune. Alright, advanced strike. Not going to take advantage of those plus frames. Probably scared of DP there. No light confirm. One more hit for both players. Great run back there. Going to close that out with the super. Very close round right there. But now we're going back to Meitenkun. Gotta adjust for this little Gremlins playstyle. Able to go over the fireball, but a bit too high up to actually get a combo. God, that's not looking good for the connection. Yep, gonna get a punish on that. Can't be doing that on block. Probably just a bit desperate to get the health down as in any way she can, honestly. Alright. 5-bar Meitenkun. Ooh, I'm surprised the overhead kick did not get punished. Not enough recovery for that, I guess. Alright, gonna start our basic offense here. But trying to get back in on this character is really difficult. That dash punch will hit you in the air. Ooh, but great hop from Nina. Put this little shit back in corner. But full punish. Not gonna spend. Probably realizes you're not gonna get an actual death combo there, so just gonna save it for guard cancels and whatnot. And here's what you save it for. Misses the level 1. Good blocks, but another EX flash kick will close it out. Baja Zero taking it 3-0 over Nina.
These two know how to rumble. Winner!
Great stuff from both players. But Baja is really showing his strength right now. I'll get the bot next time, I swear. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll have to DQ some. Yeah, I like it quite a bit. I actually have most of my mods turned off for this. All right, just gonna need to manually change some of these real quick. All right, next up, let's see what we got here. Blaster. Yeah, he had something come up, just messaged me, so we're all good. Yeah, so it's gonna be Blaster versus mid or slow. Okay. Nine two nine 440. All right, Nina. I know you're in losers, but I believe in you. You could do this. I don't know who you're fighting yet, though. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, like that's the whole fucking point. You know? Yeah, you just gotta play Shingo for the rest of these, you know? You'll be good then. I am hoping to see some Shingo today, though. Potentially from my good pal Blaster, you know? Maybe I'll see some Shingo. You never know. Anyone can play Shingo. Oh yeah, y'all like the new emote, by the way? I think it's pretty good. Let me see how those two are doing. This one will be taking a bit. I playing or? Are you saying "oh my god" to the fucking emote? Yeah, and if you subscribe to twitch.tv/Vampy2, you too can use Hungry Cry GIF. How it feels to pick Shunai? It doesn't work if you lose with Shunai. But also true. Yeah, that's a pretty good emo too. Give me next game? Yeah, yeah. I got you, I got you. Damn, they are fighting it out. Oh. Okay, they're done. Alright. Alright, now we got a match going. There we go. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Maybe, you know what? 60-second ad. Fuck you.
Select members. Witness the dawning of a new era of martial arts competitions. Select order. Select stage. Nothing will stop.
Alright, we got Blaster versus Mid, two regulars for this tournament. Blaster has some very strong results, has won one previously, usually has not fallen outside of the top 3, actually. And Mid's still working on it. Can't blame a guy for trying.
Ready? Go!
And both these players want to hit you really, really hard. Let's see Blaster do that right now.
Player 2 takes an early lead.
Give me next game.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Alright, getting that Rio started. Pretty good stuff, taking out Blaster's Kyo so early. Usually really hard to do that. Oh my god, mid's on a roll right now. A mid-roll, some might say. Really fighting it out right now. Terry in the back. Blaster has brought these back before. No confirm on that Rio close to you, sadly. Ah, not spending. Bad idea, honestly. You let Rio get a hit on you, you're gonna regret it. Yep, like that. Should have spent the bar. Zanretsuken, not enough to get level 1, but that is still a good 40%. Alright. Good whiff punish on the crack shoot with the heavy fireball. Alright, even. Alright, okay. Terry bringing it back. Alright, good quick max. Ah, no conversion! Probably just got a bit of rust on. It's all good. That's what these are for. EX Burn Knuckle, no punish. Probably... Maybe that spacing was actually safe, honestly. Good block on the overhead. Mid's character knowledge coming in clutch because he did, in fact, play Terry before. Alright, here we go. Blaster coming back with the Terry, as usual. Mid putting up a pretty damn good fight either way. Alright, Rock Howard in the back here. New character for mid, I believe. I haven't seen him on this character yet. It's a matter of if he can take advantage of Rock's strength. Struggling to find an opportunity to actually hit Blaster here. Alright, counter hit blowback there. There's the light confirm into level 2, level 3. Blaster bringing it back from the edge of defeat with Terry Bogard. Something we've seen many times before, to be fair.
All eyes are on the winner of that fierce fight.
Yeah, big Blaster moment, as always.
Round 1. Ready? Go! Nice combo.
Alright, Mids has a decent life lead, but being in corner against Kyo Kusanagi is some scary stuff. Alright, playing at a pretty safe distance, just throwing fireballs when he sees fit, getting those whip punishes. Did not block low. Not too big of a deal right now, but we are just going to keep getting mixed until we challenge. Alright, good spacing from mid here.
Hands off the panda!
Oh, well, there she is.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, we got still green. The green.
Still green.
Yeah, I was talking, I got reminded to bring you in here because I was talking to some people in the Georgia KOF server. They were mentioning Fate, and then
Oh.
I brought up how I got into it because of you, and someone asked, oh yeah, what does Fampy Wife think of Hoyoverse Saber?
I think she's pretty.
Okay. Alright, all I need to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, Kim combo, gonna do some big damage here.
Yeah! Yeah, no. It's such a cool combo.
You like all the Kim launchers and stuff? He had the original Bingo, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should call him Blaster Bingo. Mountains would be moving if they
Blaster
brought back
Bingo.
Fireball Kyo. Truth Apocalypse. However, his combos would not be as cool in this game, and you fucking know it. They wouldn't let
Yeah.
me loop like 5 up kicks. I mean, 5 Rainbow Explosion Dynamite kicks.
Rainbow Explosion Dynamite Kick.
Yeah. His combo structure is very cool in 13, but that's mostly because of 13 systems.
Yeah, definitely.
Wrecker Kyo already has some really tight routes in this game, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, amazing Rage Run command grab from mid there. Level 1, probably want to go for a bit more damage there, but just want to get Kim out of here. Great DP calling out that approach option. Alright. Oh, that's a big jump in. No punish for the most part. Good throw from mid. Alright, Terry v Rock again. Never would I imagine seeing mid get Blaster down to anchor 2 times in a row. Really showing his improvement right now. Great stuff, honestly. However, how much can you truly improve against a 5-bar Terry Bogard? Buster Wolf.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup.
Alright, Blaster up 2-0 right now, but mid's been putting up a damn good fight. I wouldn't be surprised if he could get a game in.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Alright. This Rio is putting in a lot of work right now. Good blocks! But got caught by the frame trap. Blaster will risk Gadara to just get that one opening. Gotta be ready for it.
Yeah.
Or just mash DP, you know? When has mashing DP ever killed anyone?
Yeah.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Alright, get these lariats out there. Ooh, good punt. Not a full combo, though. Alright. I really like the range mid's playing at. Some might say a mid-range, but really considering...
Oh, true.
Yeah, really considering the spacing here. Taking advantage of that far B, but Blaster's going to react to the frame 26 plus unblock mid. Not going to let that happen. Good blocks from mid yet again. Just keeping Blaster at a mid-range, not wanting to overextend too much, knowing that Blaster will probably just explode him for doing some shit like that! I didn't... Probably tried to DP there, but just didn't block high. Gonna take a full jump and... Alright, abusing that JA on Yashiro, as you should. Probably watch my match footage, but... Did not watch my mash footage. Got hit by the wake-up DP there. Alright, that Kyo's starting to put in the work like we know, usually. Alright. But we do got the Rock in the back. Could still take him out. Nice 4D to catch that approach. Alright, not too bad. However, we do have 5 bars, but Terry and Kim are going to be scary.
Yeah. But will Kino install save us?
Question is, can he route into Kino install? Because I have not actually seen him play Rock before. I'm unsure if he is aware of the routing.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope for the next KOF, Rock keeps Kino installed, but it's based off Fulgrim Rock.
Yeah. Alright, well, Blaster showing why he's a champion and taking out mid 3-0, but great stuff for mid. Happy to see such great improvement, honestly.
Yeah. Both has put up a valiant effort.
Yep. They forgot to report the scores. I need to fix that. All right, next up, since I did a little fuck up with the organization of this bracket, we will get Blaster versus Zerker. All right, next up we have Zerker versus Blaster J. Zerker, I literally let him know about this bracket today, so it's gonna be an interesting one. One of the local guys, known for playing Leona Hydern and suffering the consequences for it.
Damn.
Character's a bit tricky, what can I say? I hope today especially he tries to keep the combo simple, doesn't try to go too far for some routing. I think his neutral's very sound, very solid, but got to adjust for any execution errors. But yet another Rock Howard right here. The round start hard edge gonna get punished immediately. We're ready for that. Ooh, nice call out on the 2B with the 3D, snuffing it out completely. Alright, Tamarochi Nagi loops into death right there. Blaster showing what the Kyo is usually doing. Now, an interesting character we have not actually seen in this bracket before. Well, we have two of them on Zerker's team, but we have not seen a Dolores before on the stream. It's going to be really interesting, especially for the players, because they probably don't have much experience with this character.
Yeah.
Sure yeah. Oh, nice empty jump throw. Messes up the safe jump. Alright, big combo here. Are we going to go for a kill? Nope, keep it simple. Good roll, get out of range there. We need to block those. It's reactable. Not online, but don't worry about it. No big confirm there either. We're gonna throw out Killer Queen. Sheer heart attack. Alright, good DP there. Gotta show off the specialist character a bit. Yeah. Has no weaknesses except for its frame 50 startup. To be fair, sheer heart attack also has frame 50 startup in ASBR, you know? Cinematic parallels or some shit.
Yeah.
Alright, good chase down on the roll. Alright, Earring Bomb. Cross up, it gets mashed out of it. But Zerker is really holding neutral down very well. Yep, going to take out the Kim pretty quickly as well. Unfortunately, there's a wolf with every disease known to man in the back. especially rabies.
Wow.
Wolf is fucked up and evil.
Yeah.
Tried to go for the link there, probably a stun combo, but didn't remember that Raw Shaft Strike does not give you the restand. There we go. Now we're gonna do it. Oh, we're going for it. Oh. Decent amount of damage either way. All right.
Yeah.
Doesn't catch the roll. Gets jabbed out of the overhead. But that overhead is ooh, good for beat.
And
Drops. Drop opportunities. It's for the reset. Still has meter to spend. All right, we got Blue Max here. Minus in the DP. Classic. Gotta find our way in. Gotta not get hit here. Tries to frame trap with the follow-up, but that's a bit too punishable. And Blaster will be taking it in a very close game 1.
Yeah. Wow.
Round 1. Ready, go!
All right, the Rock gonna be putting in the work again, but happy to see that. Good block on the DP. Gonna get a decent combo here. Messes up the meat evo, gonna get thrown. But we are not holding that, just gonna get out of there immediately. A good catch with the Rekka. All right, a little low confirm. Double Rekka. I can't roll out there, he's ready. Not quite dead, but one touch will do it here. Ooh, great catch with the JCD. Turning that around. Flash kick trade there. Interesting one. All right, Blaster's back in. Light confirm, but does not confirm in the 6-6A. Not going to matter about when you get a trade at the end there. Jumps right over it. Full combo. Put Dolores in corner. Exact 60%. The Hungetsu Suns are just calling him out. All right, reversal super. We want out. We don't want to hold that shit. Ooh, great catch on the roll from Zerker. But Blaster's going to use that air momentum to get back in and go over the fireball. All right, Leona's coming back in. If she puts in as much work as last time, this is going to be pretty good for Zerker. But the flash kick gets blocked. Not a big combo. Not too deterred yet. Alright, Blaster is playing very solid right now, taking advantage of these air stalls and air momentum he gets off of these specials. Ooh, Zerker finding a way back in, but going for a Shadow Strike combo instead of just killing normally. You need to make sure you just keep it simple here. Don't want to keep Kim alive for too long. Oh, alright, you know, it was a strat to make him spend half a bar. That's what it was.
Okay.
Alright, Zerker, you fought this exact character with this exact costume before several times. I believe in you. Alright, we're going, we're going. Oh, good corner carry on that route. Not going to spend yet. Ooh, probably want to wait for the third bar. But anything that Terry does here can do it. Yep, far B.
Yeah.
Misses! Ooh, Blaster, unfortunate drop, but unfortunate drop from Zerker as well. What?
Damn. You hate
Blows?
to see it.
Blows him up mid Buster Wolf? Okay, not bad, not bad. A lot of interesting options being thrown at the end there, but sometimes desperation just gets the better of you.
Round one.
You watch Kino Peak Raw Swag, you know? Definitely not an interaction you'll see a lot, where Leona manually detonates the fucking bomb on someone while they're doing something. Kyo's going off right now. Whiffs DP, but not minus enough there, so any attempt from Zerker to punish isn't going to work out. Oh, we blocked those, but the chip out's too much.
Yeah.
Round two. Ready? Go!
Alright, big Dolores combo. Always happy to see it, you know? He's a pretty cool character.
Yeah.
You know, a bit refreshing after the 4 fucking Ioris last week.
Hey, it's the Origami.
Yeah. There was still 4 of them.
Player 2 wastes no time evening the score. Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Alright. Kim's back out. We're trying to roll him too much is the issue here. Nice anti-air attempt, but that will trade. And yet another chip out for Blaster.
It's a miracle. Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Alright, you're gonna drop again. Unfortunate. I probably want to start seeing some reactionary flash kicks from Zerker here. Tries to go for a fancy combo again, but we are just gonna take a big punch into level 2. Not gonna do it, but might as well. Only 1 hit remaining here. Goes for chip out with EX, and then goes for another EX to close it out.
This is just the start of a new worldwide legend. Winner. Round 1. Ready? Go!
Alright, this is set point. If Blaster takes it, he moves on. But Zerker did have a pretty good clutch last time, so
Yeah.
it's a matter of if he can do it again. Ooh, nice run-up delay to close Seether. Also was an OS most likely, but didn't get a throw off of it. Yeah, we don't want to hold that anymore, just going to DP out. But Blaster's going to catch the approach with 3D. Really good at snuffing approaches with exactly that button. Covers so much range. So, full screen. Struggling to find places where we can actually press on Blaster, though.
One takes an early lead. Reach for the top. Ready?
Kyo's Kyoing. Reset lift low. Misses the DP, but not gonna get punished for it. Bit too much of a knockdown there. Alright, gonna just run up and throw her again. Down to anchor already for Zerker.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Great cross up. Going for a fancy combo. Probably have to, honestly. Drop it again, unfortunately. He's called out for the fake cross up with a close C. Good blowback. Yep, level 2. Want to get Kyo right out of here.
Will we see a comeback? Round 4. Ready? Go!
Good bait. All right. Keep it simple, Zerker. You gotta keep it simple. Yeah, I guess that works.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with Leona routing, but probably was a better engine. But we will just go for the kill here. No reason to risk it again.
Their weight. Final round. Ready? Go!
Okay, good old apple juice, my favorite. Good catch on the roll, not ready to convert from it. Classic. It's called out by the burn knuckle. Ooh, mashes after getting hit by the crack shoot. Not a good idea.
Oh.
Even unblocked.
Now we're in
the
the meter situation.
Yep. God, just find a good hit here. Blaster can kill you in any touch.
Yeah.
Nice punish. Not actually even punish. He just was not ready to block there. Alright, yeah, I gotta get him off of you. Don't want to deal with this anymore. Real scary stuff. Down to 2 bars now, so not gonna get the most out of Quick Max. I'm gonna just go for it again, though? Even. Not gonna press. Terry with no bar, but 1 touch will do it anyway. Baits a DP! Run up throw, and Blaster will take the last
Clean.
game. Very great stuff from Blaster and Zerker there. But Blaster showing why he's the champion.
Yeah.
おい、大丈夫か？意識あるか？
Alright, great stuff from both, alright. Okay. I wonder how the rest of the matches are going. Everyone's pretty quiet in chat. Oh shit, that is Nacho Rivera.
Hmm?
I didn't realize that.
What?
Oh, the Nacho Rivera's in my chat. He's a pretty good player.
Oh, cool.
Alright, Nina won 3-2. Alright, well, I'm going to give Blaster a little break. I'm going to call up next Nina and John Duolon. Oh, sorry, Duo John. Okay.
Holy shit, Duo John?
The Duo John. Yeah, he's currently winners finals right now. Gonna give that side a little break from stream for a bit. Gonna stream them after this next match. Nina better play Shingo, or I'm going to be very disappointed. Alright, good to start. Alright, two players who have been here from the start. Duo John, and literally
Nina.
Soletta Mercury.
Yeah, Soletta Mercury. Mountie is so cool.
Yeah. And yep, she is pulling out the Shingo. Thank you, Blaster, for actually using the emote. hey, the emote means you're winning, not that you're messing up.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing will stop this show.
Shouts to this emote taking like 5 days to get approved by Twitch, by the way. They like
Damn, that's
thoroughly
crazy.
analyze this shit. Oh yeah, you are a sub.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Alright. Duo John pulling out the namesake and Nina pulling out the staple right here. Same side in the cross-up landing. No combo, but you know what? That's pretty gross. Ooh, not looking too great. Getting that re-jump. Big combo. Ah, drop. Unfortunate. But another cross-up. We'll just do it instead. Alright, pretty clean round one from Nina.
Yeah.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
Hey, Duo's a great character, but sometimes you get hit by like free 50-50s, and you know what? You just kind of gotta hold that. That's what you do to the other player, you know? You know, I just realized Duo John seems to really enjoy the mix-up characters, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm about to see that come through. Drops the combo, unfortunately, but... Alright. Rising JD calls out that option. Interesting choice from Nina, but did pay off. Yeah. Just free walking vortexes on the screen. 4, actually.
Is this fight already over?
No, wait, no. There's 5 walking vortexes on this screen right now. There's Isla, Oyash, Dualon, Angel, and Shune. And my favorite vortex of all, the Wi-Fi vortex. Maybe if Nina wins this, I could buy her an Ethernet cable. You know, it's for the hype moments, you know. Good block in the DP. Not even an invuln DP, by the way.
Showing their resilience here.
We do not have hype moments in Aura. We have moments in Isla. But, you know, that's 15 for you.
Ready?
We play good characters here. Speaking of good characters, yeah, the number one's on screen. Can't go wrong with Shune. Isla not hype? Have you been playing this game for the past 2 years? Does Nina play on Wi-Fi or is my fate sealed? I'm fairly certain she plays on Wi-Fi. I think she is just not when I'm fighting her. Isla's hype the same way Free Chun is hype. Kind of true. Kind of true.
Oh, true. True for
I
Apocalypse.
get hyped watching some Third Strike Chun. I don't get hyped fighting some Third Strike Chun.
Great fight. Mad respect to the winner.
Even me.
Played the 5th. My word says an American let me not speak anything that would incriminate me. So I really like doing the
What?
Alex matchup because it reminds me of that one stupid fucking clip.
Select order.
Which one would that be?
Hold on. I'll have to find it. Yes, if Nina somehow magically gets an Ethernet cable, she will have a stable connection with you. Anyways.
Round 1. Ready? Go.
Yeah, I'll just ask her for shipping address after this, and then I'll just send her one.
Yeah. Awesome.
There we go. Ooh, unblockable. Alright, Duo putting in a lot more work this time. Yeah, no, it's just unblockable. Ooh, the throw foul up. Interesting. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, should be def. Drop, unfortunate. Just gonna reset with the low, but good matches from John Dualon. Not enough to get a full combo, though. Alright. Unfortunate use of meter at the end there. Yeah, a lot of new players really gravitate towards Angel for whatever reason.
Yeah.
They see the character everyone says you shouldn't play if you're new and goes, I want to play that character. And you know what? That's real. You do what you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can only speculate as to why. Well, I know why Nina plays her. So.
Oh yeah, I remember that one arc.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Yeah, it certainly went out of hand.
Yeah. There are 2 big reasons why beginners like Angel. Wow. Daring today.
Player 2 has victory in their sights. Now or never. Ready? Go!
Yeah, Krennin's a decent choice if you just like some good neutral game, you know? Good neutral game, some decent damage. Shune, you play that guy if you like winning. But also for the reasons I just mentioned. Oh yeah, do both of these alt colors just have the same selection? That's neat.
Yeah.
It's a cool little touch. Yeah, the vaporwave.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Time to go big or go home.
Alright, Anchor v Anchor. We got the Shingo, and he's not fucking green. Alright, the crits. Not ready for the side switch. Big Shingo kick. The Shingo, perfect. Alright, good stuff, Nina. Can't keep up with the Shingo.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Yeah, never green. You're supposed to fucking pick the green Shingo for this. I guess we'll have to rely on Blaster doing that. We're missing the confirm as duo. Unfortunate stuff. Stupid die. Get out of my chat. What happens if both players pick Shingo? Do we flip a coin to decide who gets the green? Well, Nina doesn't want to play the green Shingo, so I guess Blaster just gets it by default. Yep, and this is what you get. You're...
Yeah. What about... When are we getting the Shingo Smith?
The Shingo Smith?
Yeah.
New Tier 0 deck.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't be doing stuff like that.
Okay, Nina.
Anyways, I found the clip I was looking for.
Yes, the clip. I love this clip so much.
Yeah, and that's why Alex versus Chun is hype.
Yeah.
You can play Mason-kun wherever the fuck you want. He's great on point too, because not a lot of characters have good options to approach him without meter. But you can play him on Anchor to just cash out and kill people. Getting a bit too risky with these Shune options here from the Wake Up Climax to just random Burn Knuckles. Got to be a bit more careful with how we approach this, because we are just getting swung on. Don't pick up there. Duo's gonna live another day. Ooh, gets hit by the fucking gimmick grab. Alright. That should be it then. Wait. Yeah, no. You can play Mason Kun anywhere. If you want to sell your soul to the SNK gods and sacrifice your humanity, you too can play Mason Kun.
Don't say all that.
It's in the contract. Shingokiku. Hello, Miss Tricky, the fucker who one and done me. Fuck you.
Damn.
Yeah, my good buddy Miss Tricky. Hopefully in the new chair. Simply win next time. I literally fucking did and you left. Fuck you. The issue is you didn't think I won. Alright, getting called out with EX hit grab. I didn't block that cross up. It was even actually? Yeah, that's the issue. You left because you thought you won the first one. I can't believe a TNS runner-up would do this to me. Unbelievable.
That's so messed up.
Yeah. Shingle kick. Doing the EX command grab, that's not invuln. I'm a good player, not a good person. Yeah. A good player would have proven that we're better by closing out the set.
True!
Nina, you gotta lock the fuck in. Okay.
I believe in you, Nina.
Bye to 9.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Of course. What else would you see on the stream? Alright. Duo John really putting in a lot of work now with the duo one. De-rusted, getting back into the swing of things. However, we will just do the full screen option, you know? I would say full screen low, but that shit's a mid for some reason. Thank God, but still a bit stupid.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Alright, the Oyash is starting. Not going to spend here for the 50-50, but we will with command grab, which just gives us a punish. But thanks to the power of lack of Ethernet cable, we do not get a full combo there.
Damn.
Angel should get Ground Viper, I think. She kind of already has it, is the thing.
Yeah.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Ooh, great call out there with the Farsi. Nah, we're not falling for that again. You get hit by that move one time. You never again. Interesting launch angle on the DP there. Alright, just gonna stay at mid-range here. No real reason to approach with John Duolon, but tries to run grab in there for some reason. Double JB in the command grab's an option. Jumps to command grab, but not going to land in time for the hit. Okay, we are loving the JBs today on both sides. Oh, okay, okay, Duo John, okay. I see you. Definitely mixing up the offense a bit more. But that's going to be a big punish. Not going to spend there. So I have to just go for one special instead of spending level 1. And now we're going to get called up by the invincible command grab. Not going to convert, sadly. One hit for both players. Goes for invincible command grab, but we are just going to get Aqua Speared.
Burn to fight. Ready? Go!
Yeah. Now I have to contend with Isla buttons.
Yep. But Isla has to contend with Shune neutral. Or not. Okay, well now Isla has to contend with Shingo neutral.
The Shingo kick.
Yep.
Here's the kicker.
Here's the kicker. Yeah. Here's the kicker. Oh, here's the real kicker. Okay. Oh, we got those. Get the cross up. Yeah. Not amazing, but that is some pretty good damage still, even after the drop there. The Shadow Strike. This should do it. No, you don't get a restand off of regular. One hit remaining for Isla here. Can Duojon bring it back, or will Nina get the hit? No. Wake Up Fro will do it, and Nina taking it 3-1 over Duojon. Duojon was definitely having the rust come off at the end there, though. Nina plays Shingo like a cannibal.
What?
I'm just reading chat. They said it, not me.
Damn.
All right, next up we got Blaster and Baja Zero.
Wow.
I'm definitely interested to see how this matchup will go, I gotta say. Considering how Baja's team is structured, I'm wondering how Blaster will be able to approach him. Alright. Nina, get the fuck out of the lobby. Die. Alright, Blaster. All right, here we go. Winners finals.
Select members. Witness the dawning of a new era of martial arts competitions. Select order. Select stage. It's about to be a party up in here!
You guys are not gonna like this one. Look, I think you guys should all be confident going into your matches. I'm just saying. Ooh, the Najd. Very interesting. Wait, where the fuck did Oyash come from, huh?
Oh gosh. No.
No, I don't.
Sometimes
play
you gotta
anyone but
do the
Shingo.
preemptive rage. Oh gosh.
The preemptive rage Oyash.
Yeah.
Fucking sure, whatever. Okay, cool. I think all of our champions just need to play Oyash, clearly. A good catch with Rainbow Explosion Dynamic Kick. The 2B into the delayed close C. Very nice frame trap from Blaster Bear.
Stand your ground. Ready, go! KO! And we're tied up. Stand your ground.
All right, we got the cross up king versus the character with a flash kick. Gonna be very interesting to see.
Yeah.
Good match from Blaster Bear. Not able to get much off of it though. Risky move, but gonna pay off a bit more than just blocking. Alright, Orochi to close out that round 1. Pretty clean stuff from Blaster so far. Alright, the Najd is back. Alright, quick max. Dropped the combo, unfortunately. Alright, overhead. Keep that pressure going. +2. No combo off of the 2B. Alright. Just going to keep swinging until we get some momentum going. And we are about to get that going right now. This combo won't kill, but pretty good on damage so far. But the Najd gets a hit. Alright, we got the stocks. Hold this 50-50. Good block from Blaster. But mashes on the frame trap, drop kick, and is going to take out Kyo. Alright, Kim. Let's see how Blaster uses his air momentum in this matchup, especially. The next two, anyway. I want to see how the air Hangatsu-sans work against Mei Tenkun. But we do have to take out the Najd first, which might be a bit tricky, honestly. If she lands a good hit, it's going to be pretty hard for us to come back. Alright, just one hit. Alright, nice close speed. Alright, going to rush down the Mayton this time around. But the EX flash kick's so good.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Solid like confirm. We get a safe jump here. Really love mixing it up with the dive kick here. Misses the like confirm. Unfortunate. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Mayton doesn't do the most damage on his own, but the convertibility he gets is really good. But does not matter when Kim just gets a full combo starter going. Alright, game 2 going to Blaster.
This is just the start of a new worldwide legend. Winner. 間違いなく正義。その気持ちを大切に。そしていつかその正義の心で。
The Kim switch was definitely the right choice. We should have not been playing that fucking Oyash.
Round 1. Ready?
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes you gotta be a little funny. But also, sometimes you just gotta be a little bit solid. That's what the Kyo's here for. Ooh, nice call out. Alright, just gonna be swinging. Unfortunately, mistime. Is that gonna get thrown on the media attempt? You can't be doing that stuff. A bit too close there. Gonna get thrown again. Super punishable into EXDP. Classic, classic. Alright, overhead. Ooh, nice whiff punish off the Rekka. I was finding it a bit hard to outbox Kyo here. Yep, the armor in reaction to the dropkick. Going to close out the round there. Kyo's putting in mad work right now. The armor Rekka coming in so clutch right now. The 3D catching
Your
the
armor's
start
always
there.
so hype when it works.
Yeah. Ooh, whiff punish on the DP. Not going to close it out, unfortunately. Does another EX flash kick, taking out Kyo. But we still got 2 characters to work with. All right, Kim closing out the game 3. Set point coming up. Blaster made the right changes for his game plan to work here.
間違いなく正義の心その気持ちを大切にそしていつかその正義の心で
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Still keeping the Kukri on point. Doesn't want to switch anything from the looks of it. Ooh, nice jumping. Nice damage. All right. Keep the offense going. Gonna teleport right out of there. But still really hard to keep Blaster off of you here. Yep. Stay in corner. Ooh, the run up command grab. And then catch the roll with the throw yet again. Alright, Blaster's looking pretty unstoppable right now with this Kyo. But now we're seeing some more nods. Always some nice stuff to see. Misses the quick max confirm. That's the thing about these tournaments. These players are definitely not bad. I will give them that. But having a bit less experience and definitely a little less practice in some of these players' cases will rear its ugly head. Be dropping a lot of stuff. But I can't really talk too much about that. I nearly lost my top 8 qualifying match at max mode because I dropped fucking Hanako quick max claps in the super. I dropped that combo and died.
Damn.
Yeah. And then I won anyway with Terry Bogard and Terry Bogard things. I pressed Farsi 3 times.
You're simply that awesome.
Yeah, simply drop the easiest combo in the game and then win anyway.
Yeah.
Blaster's offense is looking really solid right now. The run up close D should be it. Yep, alright. Down to the Mei Tenkun. Good call out with the DP. Alright, level 1, no level 2. Just going to keep the meter. Confident that we can win against Kim even without it. And, yep, proving that we can. Alright, Anchor v Anchor.
Anchor v Anchor.
Get Terry Bogard back. Didn't see him for a bit there.
Yeah.
Just made sure to switch the costume, too. Don't want no classic costume. City of the Wolves is out now, you know? Gotta be repping the new game.
The City of the Wolves.
A bit too confident in FRB, but honestly, if this meter, we can just abuse the fact we have a frame 20 overhead. But we did react that time around. All right, getting back some favorable screen space. It's frame 20. It's reactable. All right, level 1. Gonna keep up the momentum, not going back to zoning, just rushing right back in. Double dash bunches. You could have converted off of that if you did EX Burn Knuckle. I mean, EX Power Dunk. We're getting a bit too bold here. Getting a bit too bold.
Hmm.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup. Winner!
たまにはうちに遊びに来てね。次のお土産楽しみにしてるって先生が言ってたよ。
Alright, going back to Order Select.
ご指名かよ
It's about to be a party up in here! Round 1. Ready? Go!
Alright, moving Maton to point. Interesting decision to make. Where's the Shingo? Shut the fuck up, Nina. Blaster's fighting for his fucking life over here, and you're asking where Shingo's at?
Damn.
KO! Player 2 takes an early lead.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Good JA against that red kick attempt. Okay. But Blaster will just run back in with 2Bs. Hey Nina, if you won, that means you can show off more Shingo, you know?
KO! Is this fight already over?
Now or never. Ready? Go!
Good. If you don't play Shingo, you die. Speaking of dying, Baja's quite behind right here. Maybe we should have kept the Mating in the back. Take advantage of
Yeah.
all that meter.
The back pocket may tinkin.
But interestingly enough, if you do play Kukri Anchor, you get DPRC, which is very funny.
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
Because his Invuln super goes into his level 2, which is both Invuln and extremely plus on block.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cost free bars, but you know, you can't really complain when it's a completely invincible safe reversal.
Yeah.
This character doesn't have much of a defensive game anyways. And also, one more hit will do it from Blaster. Just going to swing again with the Armored Rekka, taking it with a Kyoshi
Yeah.
V.
If you want to know how
Just punch through.
this is the
Yeah.
person to ask.
The Kyoshi V. Alright, pretty close set nonetheless. Free 2. Baja doing great for his first time here, guaranteeing a spot in the losers finals. Sorry, Nina. I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. It wasn't like me. I didn't mean to tell you to shut the fuck up.
What?
I'm looking at what fucking Blaster's saying. Did you win that game? That set against Zerker, Nina? Probably report the score instead of making me do it. Nina! Oh my fucking god. Okay, what was the score? I need to know that. You got time. You got time to get back your confirms, Blaster. Got a few games to go. All right, Nina, you will fight the winner of Odabugs and Gear. Or okay, they just didn't report the fucking score. God. You're nervous because you want to get that purple name. You want to get super banned.
I'm glad we're giving Nina so many streams.
Well, she's just getting them by winning right now.
Yeah. She's simply that goated.
Yeah, Shingoted, some might say. All right, next up we have Nina versus Odabugs.
Select members. Witness the dawning of a new era of martial arts competitions. Select order.
Okay, well, Odabugs keeping the trend going by showing up with a new team every week. Picking Kula this time.
Awesome.
Stop this show.
Wowzers, cooler. Cooler.
Pretty interesting pick.
Damn, this team's kind of cool. This team's cool. Yeah, cool. Diamond. Mhm.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Oh damn, talk to your cool diamond.
Yep. Known broken character, Kula Diamond.
Yeah.
So impressive. Her and her 2 damage. Afro did more
2
damage than her BNB, you know.
Yeah. Died in 1999, born 2000, welcome back 12.
Yeah. It ain't 12 damage, but like Kula is one of the only characters in the game who has a actual problem with the damage output. But Good call out on the whiffed launcher there. Alright. Misses the meaty there, but gonna keep our offense going. Alright, goes for a command grab, not the best idea. But relying a bit too much on that. Alright, that should be death. There we go. Alright. Not a bad showing for the first cooler.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
Ah, that wasn't a great jump in, getting called out by the close C we did on Wake Up there. Ah. Could have punished that string by doing a throw there. It's -1, so you can actually take back your turn in corner, but we were able to get the reset and take it to the next character.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Alright, Mai's getting the small little pokes in here. But cornered against Shune is not the position you want to be in. Yeah, we're going to have to spend some meter to get him off. And going to take him to the other corner now. Damn, you could have brought him to 2 fucking corners with that route. Alright, nice shaft strike from Nina. Not going to get a big combo off of it. Drops after the DP there. Frame prep with the burn knuckle. 1 hit away from death, unfortunately. Ah, going to go for another shaft strike. Getting a bit too confident with those options.
No.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Alright, the Shingo coming in clutch here. Sitting on 3 big bars, gonna give Yamazaki a pretty hard time here. If we're able to get a good starter anyway.
Ready? Go!
Getting too many Shingo kicks. Alright, we're still sitting on 4 bars though, if we can just get a hit. Ooh, good one. No crit. Alright, take that hard knockdown. Jump right over him, on not where you want to be, putting yourself in a pretty bad position. Ah, we need to stop going for shatters. You have a DP, there's no reason to be going for all these shatters. Oh, crit. Okay, keep corner. Shingo kick back in. Jumps into the snake arm. The low? No, you gotta do the 41! One more hit. Guard cancel, anything? Not enough. Come on, Nina. Yeah, you got this. Yeah, there we go. Not the best punish possible. You could have just done sweep, but we will take that game 1. All right. Good stuff from Nina. A bit stressful, dropping a bit too many things. But if you just do that 2 more times, you win, you know? Ain't too bad.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Alright, Angel getting that mix started. See if we can actually open someone up this time around. Been a bit tricky this time. People have been really good about blocking her shit today. But
Yeah.
can't block forever.
Yeah.
Ooh. Bit of a failed setup there,
I
but
don't know how on-hell actually works. Every single time I fight an on-hell, I feel like I'm just getting mauled by a rabid dog.
she goes into a move that lets her access her Unchained sequence, and then Unchained has like 15 fucking unreactable mix-up tools at once. So
Okay. So yeah.
she has a frame 10
I
low,
mean,
frame 10
a rapid
overhead,
dog.
command grab, and unblockable.
Okay. Alright, sure. Whatever.
Alright. We're able to take out the Kula pretty quickly, but we have to get in on the Mai to actually get a game plan started, which might be a bit tricky. Especially if we start dropping our 2C launchers. Unblockable. Not ready to react to it. There's so much you have to look out for on Hell that the unblockable is actually a valid tool to open someone up a lot of the time. Ah, didn't tech throw. Alright, landing 2B2A and a nice EX move, closing out that second round.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
Alright, good guard cancel. Just want to get out of corner here. Ooh, very close to guard break. Taking the hit so we don't get guard broken. Very smart decision in the long run. We could have taken a really big combo comparatively. Now we're out of corner. Gonna see a lot of situations like that in City of the Wolves as well, where people will just take the hit so they don't get the guard break, because the hits they take from the special moves will definitely be a lot less punishing. Didn't jump over the fan. Mai's gonna go to the final character. Putting in a lot of work right now.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
But you know, all reliable Shingo kick. Nothing ever beats that. I tried the anti or the cross up, but we just ended up going behind her. But we are able to close it out, sitting on 5 bars with Shingoats right now.
Final round. Ready? Go!
Alright, Yama getting that damage on board. Building some more meter with the whiff snake arms.
Yeah.
Good JCD. Odabugs is struggling to get Shingo off of him here.
Yeah.
He is playing like an absolute fucking rabid dog on this character.
Yeah, the rabid Shingo.
Yeah. She's trying her best to make it look vicious. Ooh, good hit from Nina there. Oh, that should do it.
And
4-2-1.
that's
No, 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 no. You can't be doing that, girl. You need to hit your combos. No, 2. Nina, what the fuck? Not blocking low on that last hit. Ooh, but the second
Shingo kick.
another Shingo kick, closing it out for the game too.
But yeah, Nina was just trying to imitate you. Because that's the kind of thing you would do.
I would not do that. I would never do that.
Yeah.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Snowman Oki. Oh, we got hit. Big stuff happening right now. You know, I gotta say, not a big fan of a lot of SNK's balancing decisions. I think buffing Snowman every patch until it became a good move was a good idea. I think they were real for that.
We love Snowman. We
Yeah.
love Snowman.
We love Snowman here. However, the more the better Snowman got, the worse Kula became was as a character. Well, it doesn't matter Kula's tier placement right now. If you're just able to play some good neutral with her, you will get the work done.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Round starts Shadow Strike, trying to replicate a bit of Nina's decision making. Very
Yeah.
interesting decision making. Do gotta respect Odabugs for sticking with Takula for the entire set, though.
It's the cooler.
Not able to switch off from now on. Even if he wins these next two matches, he's gotta stick with Takula the whole time. But she's doing enough work right now, I would say. Good punish. Yeah. Oh, should've done kick super. Alright, just one more hit. Probably just an Aqua Spear will do it. Don't want to take too many hits, though. Good guard cancel from Odabugs, but Shune has the best 2A in the game, so we are just mashing that shit immediately. Alright. Going for some mix, but we just get thrown out of it. What side did I hit on? Huh. Alright, Odabugs really needs to keep Nina off. Just gonna keep going for those guard cancels here. That should do it. Oh no, not gonna spend. Alright, let's see. Ooh, good throw there. Made sure to space herself out a bit farther as to not get thrown yet again. Alright, keep the pressure up. Will get caught by the JD though.
Mm.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Alright, in corner. Ooh. Fake wall cling into throw. Pretty good stuff there. Alright, gonna spend. Want to get Mai right out of here. You know what? Fair enough. Want to just go straight to Yama. Best chances right there. Get that health back. Presumably just Shingo kick until we win, you know?
Yeah.
Final round. Ready? Go!
Oh! Ooh, that's a lag spike and a half. Drops the combo.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Nina Classic.
Yeah. Ooh, good quick max from Odabugs.
Mm.
Gonna see level 1 in the climax. Oh no, level 2. Gonna get that poison. Pretty good spacing here. Keeping Nina out. One more hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, we can't be getting hit by these lows, Odabug. Come on. Ooh, we're just gonna get. Come on, come on. Yes. No, no, you're using the wrong button again.
Come on, Nina.
Gonna just keep going for Shingo kicks until they chip out. Ooh, and Nina taking it with a 3-0 with the Shingoat.
Stellar fight! These two know how
Yeah, Nina Shingoated.
Nina is in fact Shingoated. A clean 3-0. First time we will be seeing Nina in losers finals versus Baja Zero.
Realsies.
And you know, as they say, Shingo kick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post as many Shingo kick emotes as Nina did in that set. Alright. Time for the losers finals. Need like 3 minutes? Okay.
Wow.
Let's go, Nina.
Wow. Oh. We're getting full power Phanpy.
Some might call it that.
Ultra Instinct Phanpy.
Select order. 迎撃準備は万端だぜ。Select stage.
Wait a second, why is Antonov on Anchor?
I want to kill people.
Get ready for a battle of titans.
But Antonov kills people on point.
But I really want to kill people.
Okay.
Round 1. Ready? Go.
Oh, okay. Okay, Nina.
Maxima Beam.
What the fuck the TO doing? Giving Nina some experience. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I haven't played this game since Max Mode, you know, I gotta get it out of my system.
Yeah.
I also haven't played Maxima in a month. And who does that? Fuck you, Nina, I'm killing you.
Yeah.
What the fuck you think you're doing? You think you can do that to me? No, no, I invented that. Fuck you. Die, Nina. I don't know who that is, unfortunately. I don't like you. Winning takes more than a show of power. Maxima, I'm sorry, that does not apply to this situation. Producer? Ah, okay. A good game. Singular. Singular GG. Kill Nina 2025. Truth Apocalypse.
What?
Yeah, we're killing Nina.
Select members
Damn, that's crazy.
the test and show us a battle worthy of legend.
Okay, yeah. Feel free to do so. Yeah, good game.
Select order.
Alright, sticking with the Najd. Got the
ちょうど目が覚め
double zoner core. Classic. See if Nina will
Yeah.
be able to make the adaptations this time around.
It's about to be a party up in here!
Round one. Ready? Go!
痛いぞ
Ooh, the unblockable yet again. Classic. But the also classic is doing 40% off a fucking flash kick with this character.
Yeah.
Yep. God, this character hits like a truck when he really shouldn't a lot of the time. Ow.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Alright, hearing this theme again.
Hmm.
Good flash kick again, getting another solid 35% on the board. Can Nina bring it back? Unable to catch the roll there. Ooh, nice CD though. Cross up, alright. It's really hard to keep this guard gauge down. Mason-kun just gets back to a situation where you don't want to keep pressing on them, and yep, then he just explodes you.
Player 2 wins 2 rounds in a row. Round 3. Ready? Go!
Alright, well, Shingo's gonna put in some work. DP? Ooh, nice manual timing. No OTG though. But baits the DP and will take that character.
Takes a round!
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Jumps right over Najd. Alright. Ooh, Shingo going in. Presses again, but not going to be rewarded for it. No big combo, just goes for a throw there. A bit too close for that meaty to work. Alright, no crit, just take the hard knockdown. Cross up, no big conversion, unfortunately. Bit too high up for it, I assume. But a bit preemptive with the quick max, but we just used that as a reset opportunity. Level 1, level 2 for Nina. Alright, taking out the Najd. Going down to the Kukri.
We've got an even match here!
Final round. Ready? Go!
Alright. Baha's in a pretty good position. 2 bars on Shingo could just spell your doom any moment now. Not able to get your zoning game plan started here. No combo off that teleport. A bit too high up. Ooh. Cutting it a bit too close here. That low crush on the spin was pretty good for Baha, putting Shingo in corner. But we are going to take a full jump in combo. Crit. No! You should have done level 2 earlier. Need to get one more hit. And a Shingo kick from downtown, taking game 1. The reverse Shingo OCV.
Fierce fight! Winner!
God, when she gets this routing down.
Yeah.
But it's not over yet. We still got a few more games to go, so.
Round one.
But that was quite the clutch comeback from Nina. Ooh, great frame trap for Nina. The mix up! Cross up overhead. Alright, pretty tough for Baja right now. It's kind of just stuck in the corner. Yep, going to flash kick on that overhead. Don't want to hold any more of this silly ass mix.
The silly mix.
Yeah. Great cross up there. Gonna do some pretty good damage. Not gonna be dead quite yet, but if we could just get a... Ooh, the guard crush! It doesn't... Not close enough to actually convert from it, unfortunately. A good start, but not able to close it out quite yet. Well, I guess the benefit is we get to hear this song.
Yeah.
Baja's just gonna let those flash kicks rip until we block more of them. Not scared at all. The risk reward is really in his favor considering how much damage the flash kick starter does. It's a big ass launcher. Ready for it that time though with the Shadow Strike. Gonna get Meitenkun right out of there.
Evening the score. Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
The roll at round start not gonna do much there. We're ready to catch it. The issue here is that Naj's defense is not amazing, so getting Shun'ei off of her is going to be really difficult. But Nina did go for the unsafe option there, going to get called out. But we have evened the health up really quick. The throw could be the difference maker, though. No, ooh, good trade for Baja Zero, but Naj is not in the healthiest position right now.
Yeah.
Alright, just gonna Shingo kick our way to victory here, but that was a pretty good Naj cross up, no conversion. Where a lot of players are really struggling with these jump-in conversions right now and going a bit too high up. But... Ooh, good quick max from Baja Zero. Gonna be quite a lot. Ooh, just going into climax, nothing fancy here. Want to get as much damage on the board as we can before Naj goes out. But Nina still is able to get her before it goes down to 40 seconds, so we will be recovering a lot more health. Alright, Kukri's back. Gotta fight the rabid dog known as Shingo.
Yeah. The Yabuki.
Good JCD there. And the overhead going to close out that game too.
All eyes are on the winner of that
Mm.
fierce fight. Winner!
Alright, but still, these have been pretty close so far.
Round one. Ready? Go!
We're just getting this offense going already. Not giving Nina any room to breathe here. Back in corner. Ooh, good flash kick. Barely getting touched that round.
From round one. Turn to fight. Ready? Go!
The cross-up JCD. Okay, okay. Baha is definitely a lot different than a lot of mid-Tenkuns. He is very aggressive. He's not really taking much time to zone at all. He's just going straight in and abusing the fact Mei-Tenkun's corner pressure is actually really good despite being a zoner.
Yeah, just small.
Yeah, and he has so many space control options with his pretty large buttons and his pseudo command dash on his command normal. And also the fact he has a full screen dash punch, that tends to help too.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
All right. Well, Shingo took out the first character. You know what happened the last time he did that.
Yeah. A bit too risky with these Shadow Strikes, but at those ranges, I'm not sure how well Naj actually counters it. Putting himself in corner with that Shingo kick, very unfortunate. Gonna take a full, not a full combo. Okay, just a few hits. Good low. No one's ready to block low against Shingo. You gotta do the regular one first. All right, level 2. No, we're just gonna keep it. Okay, keep that meter for the Kukri. Yeah.
Just gotta find a few more hits. Gonna get called out by that drop kick, but not going to convert out of it. Goes for Shadow Strike, but our JB hits a bit too meaty and catches the startup frames.
Yeah.
All right, Kukri's back yet again. Shingo with free bars. Can he do it?
Yeah.
Great Shingo kick flying right over that projectile. All right, ready to block low that time around, but the guard gauge is not looking too good. Ooh, the crit can get OTG there, I believe. Ooh, bad. Ooh, that's not great to be in. You were really minus there. Gonna have to hold whatever. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
But the JCD coming clutch there. Baha up another game. Going to be set point after this.
I believe.
I do too, but I'm, not going to be biased here. However, I do want to see more Shingo kicks.
Yeah.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Unblockable yet again. Not ready to convert off of it. Just going to get that extra bit of chip damage. Got to be really careful about the mix-ups here. Baha's been ready to flash kick the last few of them. A good catch, but Baha ready with the roll out there. Putting us in corner. Now we got to contend with this corner pressure. Going for wake up command grab, but that's not going to work. Going to take a big punish for that.
No punish from that jump in, unfortunately.
No.
We're just missing these jump in combos, doing them a bit too high up, unfortunately. Never unblockable, no conversion yet again. Same? What the fuck was that hit? That hit was whack. Alright, Mason's very low. We gotta just find one more hit here, but Angel could die in the next fireball, too. Just keep playing at a careful range, but we are just gonna press that J. I think that was JB, actually. I can't actually tell, it's a bit too fast. Close it out there. All right. Gonna take a decent amount from that flash kick there. Getting back in with the command dash. Baits the flash kick, but gets hit by the fucking active frames of it. A bit active for a bit too long. Not gonna be too much of a big deal. We still get a lot of health back here, but that flash kick is a very good move. Is all I can say. Alright, round start burn knuckle on the Naj, catches the jump, putting her back in corner. And now we've cornered ourselves since we tried to go for next. But we are just going to keep cornering ourselves by jumping over each other.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, getting some good hits in here.
Yeah.
Naj finding it really hard to find a hit.
Yeah.
Good 2C mash. Get some decent damage, but we are just kind of sitting on free bars, and the fact that we didn't spend did kind of end up killing us there. And not getting much damage on the board against Shunei, so Kukri going into a very healthy Shunei with free bars. However, saving that board does mean we do get to spend quite a bit on Kukri. Just a matter of what does Baha want to do with that meter. Probably EX Pillar. It's usually EX Pillar.
Yeah.
Yep, EX Pillar just does so much work. Extremely active, very hard to contest. Overhead? Overhead again, we block it, but that one was plus, I believe, so I'm not going to try to challenge. Shadow Strike! We didn't go for EXDP, unfortunately. Alright, gotta find another hit. Ooh, mashes him out with the low there. Goes right over the pillar, but runs into throw range. Alright. Anchor v Anchor yet again. Shingo coming in with a hefty 4 bars, but Kukri did not have to spend too much to get Shunei out of there. Could be anyone's game at this point. It could have been a big punish there if we were ready to catch that teleport. Alright, we're going to take quite a bit here. Reset. No full combo. Out of the corner. JCD is really good as Kukri. Very big ball right there. Pillar? Not quite dead yet. We are sitting at 1 health in the dream, but the EX overhead kick will fly us forward into Nina, giving Baha the set 3-1. Baha will be advancing to Grand Finals for the run back against Blaster.
Select members. Put all your skills to the test and show us a battle worthy of legends. Select order.
The Hawamaru. Whoa, okay, we're getting a bit interesting with this team.
Damn.
Maybe not too confident in his ability to beat Blaster this time around, so just wants to have a bit of fun. Or some unfamiliarity might
Yeah.
help win us
Yeah.
the game here. But we do have Hawamaru Dolores is interesting, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like two newcomers, you know?
Round one. Ready? Go!
Opening up with that overhead. Get that kind of pressure going. Ah, but the good roll there. Gonna get a nice punish. Yeah, happy to see some Dolores. This character is very interesting and honestly kind of slept on. I see a lot of people put her like pretty low on lists, honestly, and I don't really
Yeah.
agree with it because I think this character has a lot of
I
good
think
stuff
it might
going.
just be character unpopularity.
That's really it, honestly. But she has a lot of strong
Yeah.
tools. Her buttons are great, especially. She's also a very weird character. She's a fireball character with a command grab, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like
I
that
mean, is
4D,
that
that
really
Farsi-
that weird in this game?
In this game? Yeah,
Rock's a fireball character with a command grab.
yeah. But he doesn't
Yours a
use...
fireball character with a command grab.
Yeah, but the thing is, Iori's a rushdown character who just so happens to have a fireball, and Robert's command
Yeah.
grab is dog shit.
Yeah.
Dolores uses her fireball and command grab, like, I wouldn't say equally, but you see them
Yeah.
quite a bit compared to Iori's and Robert's.
Oh, okay.
Iori's you definitely see thrown out more for just a mix-up when people aren't ready. It's not like when Rock was...
Peanut's a fireball character with a command grab.
Yeah.
And her command grab's like pretty good if she's in the corner.
Yeah, but Dolores is definitely more inclined to the command grab side than the fireball side compared to those characters.
Okay. Yeah.
Her command grab's a much more crucial part of her kit, I would say. Yeah, Baja Zero bringing it back with the Kukri here. Very great stuff. This is definitely his all-star player, as we've seen these past few games. Heavy burn knuckle gonna get punished there. Not great on that spacing there. Hard knockdown. Gonna catch the roll of 2B. Runs right back into the clone. Unfortunate. Not able to open it up quite yet. Not quite dead yet, but this character does have an overhead. Yep, that could have been the end of Blaster right there. Even, but Baja presses a pretty fast button. Blaster does not want to risk the game in that department. Yeah, but the moment he does get mashed out. All right, game one going to Baja.
Just the start of a new worldwide legend. Winner!
さっさとこいつを医務室に放り込め。
Select order. Get ready for a battle of titans.
少しは
Round one. Ready? Go!
ボディが甘えぜボディが丸逃げだぜボディが甘えぜ焦げつかボディが甘えぜ
Ooh, the Howamaru doing the big damage here. Tries a run up overhead there, not successful. Damn, okay, this Howamaru's putting in the work, but we can't be whiffing Iron Slash like that. We're just gonna have a lot of recovery there.
Player two takes an early lead. Round two. Ready? Go!
Got the next co-commentator, my little puppy Daisy. Say hi, Daisy. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Daisy's a co-commentator now?
Yeah, she's here.
That's nice.
She's real happy. She's real happy to see this Kyo combo. Not happy to see that whipped meaty though. Go on your Daisy adventures. Go on.
Player one wastes no time even to
Alright.
score.
Baha bringing it back with the Kukri.
Round three. Ready?
Oh, Athena gets Blue Max routes?
Yeah, but I don't think I've seen them. Alright, good catch on the teleport there. We're
I
gonna do
mean,
level 1, level 2.
most people don't play Athena on Anchor, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite enough of that routing. It was 3 lights, to be fair. But Kukri is 1 away from just getting chipped out, so we just gotta find 1 hit here. Ooh, but Baha's really showing his aggression here, just going right in, not messing around for 1 second. Just constantly pushing the offensive.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
Alright, Dolores Anchor is an interesting choice. Not quite ready for the quick max conversion off of that anti or counter hit. Bit of a tricky thing to do. Ooh, good catch though.
May the best anchor win. Final round. Ready? Go!
Good throw there, gonna get the safe jump. Alright, good burn knuckle. Ooh, a real plus there. Ooh, amazing quick max confirm. Okay, level 1 into climax here. Gonna close out the game to point up for Blaster.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this matchup. Winner!
全力を振り絞って立ち向かってこいよそうでもしなきゃ俺は倒せないぜ 少しは燃えさせてくれよ
Round one. Ready? Go!
ボディが甘えぜ
Ooh, big Halmaru combo. Not quite converting though. Ooh, big Iron Slash. Yep, DP to get him right off of you. We don't want to deal with that shit. It's going for raw overhead. No meter to back it up or anything, just going for it. Want to get some hits in. Ooh, the launcher there is going to do some big damage. Alright, playing very carefully here. Using red kick like a Shingo kick. But the far C will catch her next hop attempt. Ooh, this Hamaru's putting in the work right now. Can't be whiffing the grand finals, but actually, you know what? It was intentional. That was not intentional though. Okay, we can't be doing that. Ooh, big Halamaru slash right there. Putting in some work with the Halamaru. Not a character you see too often, but I'm pretty happy to see him right now.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
All right, Terry. Let's see if you can bring this back.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
All right. Simple conversion into anywhere juggle. I mean the OTG. We're getting a bit too bold with these burn knuckles here, being way too unsafe. Oh, but good for RD. All right, level 1. Oh no, we're just going level 2, level 3 right here. I want to get Kukuri right out of here. Way more confident against the Dolores, I bet.
Player 2 claws back to match point. Final round. Ready? Go!
But Blaster's going for way too many of these burn knuckles. Not spacing them properly, so you're just going to die for it. Alright, good quick max from Baja. We're going to do some good damage. No. Okay, no super cancel right there. But Blaster is just getting called out by the EX Fireballs, so going to take a considerable amount of damage. No level 1 yet again, just going to keep the meter. One more hit will do it for Baja. Good anti-air. Runs up on the command grab, but not able to fully convert. Get that safe jump. Cross-up setup instead. Very nice stuff from Blaster. Will this kill? Not quite. 10% off. Just need one more hit. Ooh, minus burn knuckle in the DP to catch the mashing. A classic from Blaster there. Taking that game free. Going to set point. Does not want that reset to happen. Member select. Gonna go back to the main team, presumably.
Select members. A battle unlike any other in history is about to begin. Select order. Get ready for a battle of titans!
Yeah, putting in the Mason Kun instead of the Dolores one, but still wanting to keep that Halmaru. They put in quite a lot of work. Okay. Just don't play the Dolores a lot. That's fair.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Walking the DP. Don't want to get called out by that again. Gonna take out Halmer real quick before he causes problems like last time.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Alright. He's going for the hard knockdown, but that setup doesn't seem to work. We seem to just be getting thrown out of it most of the time. C-poke, though.
And we're tied up. Round 3. Ready? Go!
Alright, Kim. Let's see you put in that work again. Ooh, good empty special right there into the dive kick. Caught him off guard there. Gotta press. Your advantage going. Alright. But Kukri is putting you back in corner. Air reset? Not gonna take it, just gonna roll right out of there. But runs into the clone. Gonna get a full combo from this. Alright, good stuff.
This is match point for player 1. Now or never. Ready? Go!
Alright, Green Terry coming in. Went for free seed there. Interesting button choice. I don't think that would have actually caught anything. Another power charge. We're not getting checked for it yet, but honestly, it's probably a bit too risky to keep throwing out. But Baja does not want to get caught with his guard gauge gone, so he's just going to get hit there. And luckily for him, Blaster drops the combo. And drops another one, too. Plus, okay. Oh, the plus frame's going. Yep. Doing a lot for you right now. Making Terry use a lot of resources here, either way. Even if Kukri loses this, we had to deal with a Mei Tenkun when Terry has so few resources to work with. But this match has been going on long enough where Terry's kind of recouped most of his losses. Alright, no pickup from the JCD, but we are very close to taking out Kukri. There we go, the Burn Knuckle coming in clutch. Terry's not in the healthiest position right now, but we're coming in clean with a good amount of meter to work with.
Final round. Ready? Go!
We got a DP soon. There we go, there it is. Good pickup from the light Burn Knuckle, but we jump right back into the next one. But Quick Max, no pickup. Gets called out there, going to give the next. Ooh, okay, yep.
That was a
Taking it
nail-biter.
with
Keep an eye on
a
this
pretty good dash punch there.
次のお土産楽しみにしてるって先生が言ってたよ。
Going back to order selected yet again.
Select order.
You're putting Nathan Kuhn front this time around.
Nothing will stop this show. Round 1. Ready? Go!
Calling out that dash punch immediately with the Rekka. Dash punch is punishable. It's a bit tricky because of the follow-up built into it, but if you're ready for it, you can get a good jab confirmed. Back in corner. Good throw. Good throw. Okay. Baits it, but not enough recovery to actually get a punish there. Gonna reset with the jump in, though. Messes up Orochi That's still a decent amount of damage. Blocks the DP with the safe jump, and then takes out Meitenkun. That's the biggest problem out of the way so far. Although, pretty hard to pick between Kukri and Meitenkun to see which one's the biggest problem, honestly. Ooh, getting called out by these JCs from Halmaru. But Baha's still not ready to block these overheads. Iron Slash into DP Super. Believe the lie, I'll say that much.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
Getting a lot of really good mileage out of this JC, but that close D from Kim gonna do a lot of damage. Put him back in corner. Probably has to take a risk here soon, or else he's just gonna explode. 2C, but that's minus on hit, and Kim's gonna close out that round as well.
Player one needs a miracle. Round 4. Ready? Go!
Alright. Got Kukri in corner. Half his health missing here. Next hit will do a lot, but as we've seen previously, Baha's Kukri is nothing to... Ooh, never mind. Okay, no level 1 there, luckily, for Kukri. We get the full like from... No, we dropped the Hangetsu-san at the end. One hit in a dream left for Baha 0. He can reset the bracket here. Scary stuff. One hit is all you need. Going for the unsafe one. Gonna get the punish, and Blaster will win. Still Green, number 7 in a 3-2 victory.
だからこそ大切なものを守るため信念の宿る力を身につけているのだ。
This is every week. Until you win 2 of them. Once you win 2 of them, you are banned. And guess who's banned? It's fucking Blaster. Good job. You are our 3rd super champion of Still Green. Winning 2 of these brackets. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, you're you're already Popo. Don't worry about it. Alright, well. Who are the other 2? Arya and Dizzy. And yeah, happy to all the new people who showed up. Hopefully I'll see y'all next week as well. And congrats to Blaster. Not gonna do any silly final boss shenanigans this time around. Just gonna end it up here, so. See y'all next week. Bye-bye.